It is a beautiful day down here on the bayou, but it is also a very hot one, very humid. And of course, I'm out here in the heat burning. Finally got a day that's not too windy and I can burn, and we've got all these limbs to burn. Not a lot of acreage, but a lot of trees, and they're dumping limbs all the time. And it's just something we have to do every now and then. But that's not what this video is about. No, what this video is about is staying hydrated. Now, this may not be the most interesting video I put out, but it may be the most important. It's certainly important for me. In my life, I've had two episodes, if you will, of heat illness. There's three things. There's heat cramps, there's heat exhaustion, there's heat stroke. I've had, I guess, heat exhaustion and heat cramps. Never had heat stroke, although I've seen it. And once you have heat exhaustion or heat stroke or any of those things, once you have an occurrence of that, it kind of messes up your thermostat, and it's not quite right anymore. Imagine you have a thermostat. Well, it kind of screws it up where it's just, it can get stuck, where it can get messed up. And that's what I have. I found that in the extreme heat, when I really start sweating, at a certain point, I start sweating and it just doesn't turn off. I mean, it's like the thermostat is full on. And when you sweat, you know, you're getting rid of all kind of electrolytes, you're getting rid of minerals, you're getting rid of all kind of good things. And just water by itself can't put those things back. So if you're susceptible to this stuff, and once you've had it, you are susceptible to the heat illnesses, you need to kind of maintain. And you can't go out and just work like a dog in the heat and then go inside and start drinking this stuff and taking any of these products. What you've got to do is you've got to maintain. I'm speaking to myself because I am terrible about getting out here and just getting involved in something and not paying attention to what I'm doing, and suddenly, you know, I've overdone it, and I may not feel the effects of it right then, although it usually makes me kind of tired in the evening, but I'll get cramps maybe in the middle of the night. And the way I keep that from happening is, number one, I drink lots of water. And you know, I don't drink anything but water and coffee. I don't drink sodas. I very, very rarely will have a little sweet tea, but I drink a lot of water. And you know, even if you're not worried about the heat illnesses, if you're worried about kidney stones or just regular health, you've got to drink a lot of water. Do you piss it out? Sure, you piss it out. So what? Drink some more. It's something that just needs to go through your system. It needs to, you know, you need to get those cells all the way down to the cellular level. You need to keep hydrated. But don't just drink water, like I said. You know, throw in some emergency or sort of product like that so that you're getting some other things. You know, I've used these Nuuns or whatever they're called, these hydration things. Not a real fan, but they're okay. They're all right. Gatorade, you know, that's the tried and true. Gatorade is real sweet, so I drink it really cut down, really, really watered down. Haha, no pun intended. But I'll drink Gatorade. And the thing that I'm really liking right now is this Liquid IV. And the same thing with them. I don't use it near as strong as they recommend. I cut it down quite a bit because it's pretty sweet. But I think this is really good stuff. You know, I'm not paid by them or anything like that, but they've got quite a bit of information about how they're a little bit step above the Gatorade. But either one are great products. But I take magnesium pills on a regular basis, and if I feel like I've overdone it, I'll take an extra. And this is a really neat thing. I take trace minerals, and this is like, I don't know if it's Liberal Tears or what it is, but this is a liquid that tastes terrible by itself. But you can just put a few drops into your water, and you know, and doctor it up with one of these things, and it's okay. And it's putting in a lot of trace minerals that you need to have. And I mean, it's just really important to do, guys. Whether you're in the panhandle of Florida like I am, where it's hotter than seven hells and humid as could be, or you're up somewhere else, you still can get out there, get working, get training, get exercise, and you just get too hot. And that's why you need to pick your poison here. Find some of this stuff that you like. I'm not recommending any of these brands. I'm just saying this is what I use, and I use all of them. But get something and doctor your water. Drink a lot of water, but doctor that water so that you're not just flushing the electrolytes out, that you're putting stuff back in. And it'll help you to keep on going so that even us old guys that want to stay in shape and keep training can keep doing that. And when it comes to preps, what happens if, God forbid, SHTF, this stuff's going to be even more important. And that's why I stockpile some of this stuff. And when I say stockpile, I buy way ahead. You know, I probably have 4 bags of this stuff right now. I got a couple of these guys. I got a couple bottles of that. And I write the date on it and put it in a row so that I, do the first in, first out thing, so that I just keep using it. But once I find something that I like, unless it's something that has a shelf life, and I'm not sure if any of this does. That's a good question I probably should have looked at. I don't see really anything. I don't see where it would, as long as you keep it in a cool, dark place, I don't see where it would matter. But I just keep a lot of this stuff. It can't hurt to have it, because this stuff, God forbid if there was an SHTF event, this would be good stuff to have. Because you're going to be drinking water, and it may not be tasting really good, depending on where you're getting it from. It may be really flat, especially if you're boiling or doing some sort of still. So you want to be able to nurse it and dress it up a little bit, doctor it so that it tastes good, but also so that you're getting the important things out of that water. Just want to share that with you. It's on top of my mind, and it's something that I live with and I need to keep on top of my mind. Hey, thanks for watching.